Hi guys, welcome to tonight's flight. Here we have the 737 ZiboMod tonight, as we'll go back to the normal one for now until we can see what happens with the copyright. There's a lot of people have cried to me about it. You know, at the end of the day, I'm just flying a plane. But as for tonight's flight, yeah, we're in the 737 Zibo. We're in Australia tonight, down in Sydney. We're going to be flying to Melbourne in this lovely Qantas livery. Back to basics with the 737 Zibo tonight. No MCAS, we are back to normal. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave your comments down below, as we'll make this flight a very nice flight tonight in this lovely looking bird. So with that all now said and done, we'll do a quick spin round and then we will jump in the cockpit and get all started. Weather's pretty clear. I think it's a bit windy. We'll turn on the ASUS and see what they're saying. So I've got the ASUS frequency. So let's go in and have a look at what we can get up to today. Okay, so now we're in the 737 Zibo cockpit. So what we can start now is by doing our checklist, our famous checklist. So parking brake is set. We can turn on our battery, which is on and guard. Standby power on and guard. Ground power on. We can turn the bats to bat and ground power. Whilst we wait here, we can go ahead and do our IRS, as we're going to get out of here on a quick departure today. So what we can do now is we can turn our panel light on. We can turn our chimes, we'll call that the no smoking. Fasten seatbelt to auto. We've got our emergency light, which can go armed. Okay, we'll get the one pump for the APU. Get that pumped up. Okay, just turn our anti-collision on. We'll test our probe and our window heats. Turn the probes on after. Put our trim air on. And we can turn the packs on for now. Wait till the APU comes back. We can now check for our alignment, which is on. So let's go down into the cockpit of the FMC. So on our position, should go in like so. Our position is Yankee Sierra Sierra Yankee. And we're going to Yankee Mike Lima for Melbourne. Now departure today, we're going to be going from runway 16 right, and we're going to take the Cliff 4. After the Cliff 4, we're then going to go to Woll. Once we just get that up, we're going to go to Woll, and then from Woll we're going to take the our Woll is Wellingborg. We're going to take the Hotel 65, which will take us to Razzie, and then we'll take the Quebec 29 to Lima, and then from there we're going to take the let's have a look and see what we've got. We're going to take the RB9 Alpha 4 runway 16 for the ILS Yankee. which is all good. Okay, so let's activate the route. Let's go to our path. Got a reserve of 1, a cost of 49. And we're going to go 320. Okay, on our N1 limit, we would do full takeoff and climb. What I also want to do is I want to tune in for Melbourne ASUS, so we'll get the QNH as we are using the real-time weather, so that will do us a little bit of justice to get everything all done there, which is 126.25. So 116.25. Let's click her in.
Sydney Kingsford Smith INTL Information Lima 600 Zulu weather. Wind 120 at 12, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 21, dew point 13. Area QNH 1022. Arriving runway 07, departing runways 16 right, 16 left. Advise on initial contact you have Lima.
Okay, so you heard her there, which was, she'll play one more time out just so everybody can hear. So we've got 148 plus 15.
Sydney Kingsford Smith INTL Information Lima 600 Zulu weather. Wind 120 at 12, visibility more than 10.
12.
Sky clear, temperature 21, dew point 13. Area QNH 1022. Arriving runway 07, departing runways 16 right, 16 left. Advise on initial contact you have Lima.
Okay, we'll go across to the other side and shove that in. So 1022, we put in the
Sydney Kingsford
winds.
Smith INTL Information Lima.
Okay, so we can turn her off now. So back to the APU now, so we can switch on to the bus. Now turn APU gen on, your damper can go on. We can turn the APU bleed. Let's set up our position. Now where I want him to come is, I want him to come to here, so then we can just rotate back round to the left. Okay, that's fine.
Round to cockpit, show you we got your plan there, give me a call through the menu when you're ready to go.
Yeah, we'll do. Okay, let's tell them. Let's get our fuel pumps on. Turn our logo on. Can turn our electrics. Turn our packs off. And now we'll tell him to come through and get the aircraft ready.
Yeah, ground to cockpit, toast driving up right now.
Okay, so we'll activate the flight directors and we'll arm the auto throttle, which is all good. Okay. Let's disconnect everything.
Alright, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect?
Okay, ready to connect. We'll sort out our barrow minimums when we get nearer to the airport. We can turn our auto brake to RTO. Fuel pumps are all on. Once the engines come on, we'll go to Gen 1. Packs back on, APU off, and APU bleed off 2. Switch over to the gens. Okay, so here we are now, it's connected to us.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release the parking brake when you're ready.
Okay, mate. There we go, parking brake's released.
Alright, starting the pushback, and you may spool them. Clear to start engines.
Okay, we'll go with engine number 2 this time, do something different. All pumps are on. What we can do is just quickly set up our altitude whilst we do that. So there's engine number 2 coming on now. Take 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so number 1 now coming on. Going to be departing from runway 16. Okay, so both engines are now on, so what we can do is we can transfer over, put our packs on, isolation back to auto, probes can go.
Alright mate, operation complete, go ahead and set the parking brake.
Okay, we'll set the parking brake, no problem. There we go, we are ready to head.
Alright mate, disconnecting tow, stand by.
No problem. So when we leave out of Sydney at the gate, the routing for our taxi is as follows. Basically gonna go along Alpha and then turn on to Alpha 1 hold and then out we go. So we just wait for the tow to be disconnected and then we'll head out. Okay, so he's ready to go.
Tow is disconnected, bypass pin, yeah, it's removed. I'll give you a thumbs up on the right and catch you next time. Have a safe flight.
Okay, see you soon. Bye bye. Okay, let's perform our flight check. So we'll go full left, full right, forwards and back, and rudder right, rudder left. Everything is all good. Now let's go ahead and set them lovely flaps to number 5, and we will get a flap drop on wing view for the approach, as I've been meaning to do that for quite a while now. Okay, let's just go in the FMC, check that we've got no discontinuities. Okay, so that's all good, and everything is fine there as follows. Okay, so flaps are down, we're ready to now go. So we'll release the brakes and get out of here. Brakes released. And we can also turn on our runway turn-offs. So we can head round to the left and then left again. Okay, so then we'll turn on to Alpha. Get a little wing view in just a sec. Nice sunset views tonight, so we should be in for a treat. So we'll just follow Alpha around, onto Alpha 1 hold, and then out onto 1-6 right. Tomorrow we'll be featuring the Boeing 737 MAX 7, which will be rather interesting. So make sure you're there for that. I just thought I'd do the Zibo today, as I haven't done her in a little while. Okay, so we'll pass our first hold and then go on to Alpha 1. Okay, so here's our hold. So what we can do is put our strobes on. Okay, so strobes can go on now. And put our wing.
Flight attendant spare for takeoff, please.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Okay, cabin is secured. So we now line up for 1-6 right. I've got the ILS Yankee charts for 1-6 into Melbourne as well. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so we'll look at our speed restrictions as we can fly out of here. So 2002 within 3, and then 8,000 to cliff, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and arm our LNAV and VNAV. We can turn our landing lights now on. Our runway turn offs and taxi can go off. Ping the cabin crew to tell them we're going, and let's do this. Clocks are on. Brake released. 45%. And toga. One thing we'll do when we do take off is we'll turn our panel lights on.
80 knots.
Check.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Check. Flaps 1. Make that left turn.
1,000.
Check. So I made that left to right turn now. Okay, so we're nice and stable. Come round, don't know what's happened to the engines. Okay, so now we'll turn on the VNAV and LNAV by activating the autopilot. And now we'll let it all take control. So, nearly at flaps up. Okay, flaps up now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So we're just climbing out now, we're at 245 going through 6. Can also now turn the auto brake off. And our runways and taxis are off also. Wait for our transition altitude to come along. So just climb through 8,000 now. Take a look at them lovely views. So it's straight up, up, up now. Climb up through 9, just hitting near 10. So what we can do is turn off our landing lights, which is checked. And for our ascent checklist, or after takeoff, 400 flaps procedure was retracted, auto brakes off, check, engine switches to auto, check, and landing lights are off. Let's set the altimeters back to standard, which was in our checklist, which is now check. So that's our takeoff and climb procedure checklist complete. All that's left now to do is just watch the lovely views of the
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign will be switched off shortly. However, for your own safety, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt loosely fastened in case of any unexpected turbulence. We have an excellent team on board today, and we are all happy to offer you any assistance you may require throughout the flight. Our in-flight entertainment has begun.
There you go, you heard it from the cabin crew herself. So it should be a nice calm arrival as we go down. Let me know what you think below of the Australian routes. If you have any nice Australian routes that you'd like me to fly, then don't hesitate to let me know in the comments down below. Center pumps are off as we have no fuel in them anyway. Now we're going to cruise up to our cruise, and then once we are there, we'll get down for our throttle descent. So if you have a look on the PFD, there's our top of climb just as we turn right. Okay, so there is our fix all the way down. So don't forget to join us for the turn on the wing now as we get ready to swing around. Which side should we do? We'll do the engine side. Should be making that right turn in a second now. Starting to get some views in. So as we're near our top of climb now, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. And what I'll do is I'll see you all when it's time to come down. So don't forget to watch the cinematics now, and I'll see you all at our top of descent. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Our top of descent is to come in 300 miles at 8:11, so in another 40 minutes, but for you it will happen in mere seconds. You can check out the Qantas takeoff as well, which will also be very good. So, see you in a minute. frequency, didn't want to basically do our top of descent as it's too far back, right near the airport. We're going to do it ourselves. We've got 4,000 to intercept for the ILS, and I've already worked it out for us to come down from Bulla. Our glide path down needs to be 1,100 feet. Okay, so there's 1,100 feet. Let's change this so we can see. Got to come down at 280, which is fine. The engine should spool back to take us back to 280, and now we're at our descent, coming down for runway 16 down into Melbourne. I've already calculated the descent, as we was about 20 miles short, but it was 160 miles out. Or if we get up these figures, it was 168 miles out from 320, going down at 28 for 4,000 is 1,100 feet per minute. Okay. Got our radio set as well. What we can do, just so that we do come down, we can hold back by 10 knots, so we can make up for lost ground. So we've just left 30,000 now, and what we can do is do our approach or descent procedure. So we've got engines are continuous, which is check, and landing lights about 10,000, which will do. So our descent checklist is complete. When we go to near, what we can do now is we can tune in to Melbourne's ASUS and listen out for what the Q&H is down at the airport. Okay, so we'll put the ASUS in, which is 1327. As there are two ASUS frequencies. And we are 1327, probably a little bit too far out. As we are a little way. I'm sure that'll kick in when we are in reach. We'll get a Q&H for Melbourne now, and if the frequency does kick in, then we'll change it to whatever that is. But so far it's telling us that it's 1022. Okay, so 1022. Which is set, and 641 on the barrow, 640, which is all set. Put our auto brake to 1, We're now passing through 26,000. By the time we get to Mike Lima, then we'll slow to 240, 23 to Tunka, 196 at Belter, and then I should imagine intercept 160. So that will be on the glide path. Okay, right now we're coming down nice and steady. Been in the air now for 48 minutes since takeoff. That's the real-time weather resetting itself. Now, whilst we are coming down, let's see if we can get the ASUS to come to life. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as I appreciate all the support that you guys show. So Melbourne's ASUS is the right one that we've got. This is 1327. So we'll just wait and see what happens. In the meantime, we're going to set up our approach. I want a nice fast one today, so we'll do flaps 30, 147, but we'll add L5 for a wind correction, which will give us a 152, so we're going to come in blasting, and we'll set the auto brake to number 1. We'll leave it at number 1, we'll fly. Should come down right on target, so it shouldn't be too bad. As long as we come down on the touchdown markers, then we'll slow down. We don't do the floating, we only do butter. Okay, so we're at 23,000 now. Let's have a look at our PFD. So coming down now, that's where we're going to intercept for the localizer at 4,000, and then come straight down into runway 16. So we're going to do a right turn, and then we'll swing back around 416. Let's tell everyone to get ready for landing.
Folks from the flight deck, we've started our descent. Should have you on the ground in about 15 minutes. Want to thank you so much for your company and business, and hope to see you again with us sometime very soon.
Okay. There we go. Get some nice lights. As we come down now through 20,000, I'll transition altitude for the QNH There's 10,000. If we have a look on the FMC, down to Lizzie. Not too long now from our approach. The ILS is 10970. So 10970 and 70. It is all set on standby, and our course is 160, which is also there too. We're on a 152 flaps 30. Okay, just passing Lizzie now. And we can turn our angle of bank up as well. As we approach Lizzie now, we'll make a turn to the right. Okay, just going down through 18,000 now. Let's try again. Okay. So let's get ready to go. So come down, we'll turn right, then turn left, and then come straight down onto runway 16. Don't know why the ATIS isn't working. Who knows? We got it yesterday when we was in going to Dublin. .118.0. Let's try that.
Melbourne INTL information Sierra 700 Zulu weather. Wind 160 at 6, visibility 10, rain. Sky conditions 2500 broken, temperature 11, dew point 11. Area QNH 1021. Arriving runway 16, departing runway 16. Advise on initial contact you have Sierra.
Okay, so the QNH is 1021, which is fine. 2000 above, scattered.
Melbourne INTL Information Sierra. 700 Zulu weather.
Okay, we can turn her off now. So we know what's going on. Okay, so we're just passing 14,000. Slowing down to 240 now. And then 230 for tanker. Then 196 for the belter. Okay, so tell them that we're going to come down now.
Has been switched off.
Just about near it getting dark. So as we come down through 13,000, once we make that right turn, we've only then got a left turn to make, which is when we will turn on the ILS, ready to intercept. Okay, so 10,000 is when the QNH will get turned back to normal. So we'll make one final right and then a left. Once we make this right, then we'll activate the ILS's. And on our next fix, we're not going to, we'll slow it down just before so we can get a little bit of the flap view when they drop down. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, as we have flights regularly on the channel with all different types of aircraft. Right, so when we come down into 16, we'll vacate off at Juliet or Golf, then come through into okay, so we're now coming down, making our way to the start of the star, which is RB. We've got the ILS, which is active. We're at 220 now. Auto brake is 1. We'll wait until we make the turn and then we'll activate the VOR lock. Okay, so we're just over 10 miles away and everything is all set. Let's tell them to be ready. And we can also go on the PA, tell them to prepare for landing.
Flight attendants, prepare for landing, please.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we'll set the aircraft to its 196
20.
and we'll drop flaps 5.
Gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please return to your seats. Be sure your seatbelts are securely fastened. Stow your tray tables. Place any carry-on luggage you may have taken out during the flight either behind the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin one last time to collect any remaining service items. We will be landing shortly.
Okay, here we come. Stay at flaps 5 until we turn around. There's our 2000 scattered. So there we are, all our setup. Next need to turn the clock off. Now as we get ready for the turn, should imagine the aircraft will turn to the left. So we're going to intercept in from 4,000. Okay, so we're going to go to the right. Lovely views. Okay, just running off the edge. Okay, and then we need to slow down to 159. After Belter. It's a little bit cloudy as they are scattered above 2,000. Okay, now as we're coming back, we look on the PFD, there's Belter, end of descent, and there's the airport. So we'll hold at 190. Flaps 5. Can arm the speed brake. Stay at 195 until we get to the start of our approach. So what we can do is landing lights are on, turn on our runway turn-offs and taxi. Let's have a look at our approach checklist, which is our altimeters are set, altitude for the approach is set, ILS course frequency set, so approach speed ref is set, we did set it. Now let me just do that again, it's all going to be different now. We're doing flaps 30 at 151. There we go, that's all good. Got, that's fine, not worried about that. And then we've also got 158 thing, so we'll just put the altitude hold on. So we're going to stay here now. Okay, so turn the approach on, and we'll arm it. And what we can do is when the diamond does show for the glide slope, then we'll drop the gear, slow down to our 151. But nice and stable, so we'll be able to get the wings as we drop the flaps. Lovely view. Okay, so the VOR has been locked. We've got the approach mode on. Once the glide slope comes into play, then we'll drop the gear, and then we'll drop our flaps. Flaps 30, 151. Okay, so there is our glide slope. So what we can do now is slow to there we go. And here's our flap settings. So flaps 15. Flaps 20. And flaps 30. Okay, we're coming down now. I can see the runway in sight, so we'll disconnect the autopilot and the auto throttles. Is now eye of control. There we go, I thought the gear was already down, as obviously it goes in as well. Okay, now we can start to come down on the glide slopes. Glide slope's going to be pretty quick. Okay, just a little high. Got a little bit of wind, 7 knots coming in from the right. Okay, so let's go down. So it's going to be a quick approach, quite rapid descent. Okay, so we've got the glide slope back. Okay, speed brakes armed, flaps are set for landing, and the ILS is established and we have full control. Okay, just a little high, but we'll let the glide slope come back. Okay, here she comes, glide slope's just rolling back into the centre. You can see the puppy lights. As I did say, we'd do a 151, so we'll come in nice and hot tonight into Melbourne.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Bridge, altitude 7.
Oh yeah, we're stabilised, okay. So let's do this, guys. Let's see what sort of landing we can do tonight, if we can butter the old girl and get her down nice into Melbourne. Just ease back on the throttles and pull back so we don't drop too much. Glide slope will get pretty sensitive now. We go back to 151. Drop too much now as it is going to get pretty sensitive. There we go, back to 2 red, 2 white.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Okay. Reversers are on and speed brakes are up. Hope you enjoyed the landing, guys. As that was quite nice. A little floaty a bit, but come down okay. So reversers back in, and we can turn the auto brake off now. let's get rid of the landing.
Phones and small lightweight devices. Thank you for flying with us today. We hope you've had a pleasant experience and we look forward to welcoming you again on another flight.
Okay, so we'll shut the speed brakes in and start retracting the flaps up now. Okay, so we're going to come off now, right here. What we can do is we can start the APU. Okay, so let's get the charts up. So we get to Terminal 1. So let's see whereabouts we're coming off at. I think we're coming off at Juliet or Golf, one of the two. We're on Juliet, I think. Let's put our strobes back to normal and we can turn our landing lights off too. Yep, so we're on Juliet now. So what we're going to do is turn left now onto Alpha. So we're going to go to Terminal 1. Thanks everyone for watching tonight, guys, and staying along for the stream. I'm going to turn left onto Alpha. And then from Alpha, we'll turn along Tango, make a right onto Tango, and then from there, we'll be making a right into Terminal 1. Okay, so we're on Alpha now. And then there was Yankee to the right. Then we've got Golf, then Uniform, and then Tango is our third right turn. We'll get some wing views as we go past the aircrafts parked. So next up is Golf. To the right. Okay, and then there is Uniform. Okay. There's our Tango right here. Just around the bend. So we'll take this right. Then we'll sweep around the corner. There's that right. Okay, so now we're on Tango. Just need to find a gate now. Should be one somewhere. One down at the end. So just go down into the little gate just in front of us. Even though, so I don't think there's any room in Terminal 1 for us. Park right there. Probably not the best place, but at least we are in Terminal 1. And there we are, guys. Hope you enjoyed the flight tonight. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time for more great flights to come on the channel right here, so keep it locked. I'll see you all again very soon.